Rampage, Iowa. Rampage, Iowa. Rampage, Iowa. Rampage. I don't care what you heard about me, what you know about me, what you think about me. Pull up to the spot and I'm only one deep. When I go OT, get the thing on me. G43X, got it off safety. Tryna get the piece, so I gotta keep a piece. Getting high in the bit, but I stay low key. Anytime I show face, gotta pay me a fee. Ain't nothing free, I'ma need that deposit. Go straight to the bank and I make a deposit. Created a brand and I don't need a stylist. My name getting big, think I'm Christopher Wallace. I make it look easy, I ain't even trying. Hear how they talking, small thing to a giant. They capping, they hating, I don't even mind it. I let them keep talking, I just keep on shining. What you know? What you know about us? What you know about us? What you think you know? What you know about us? What you really know about us? I don't care what you know about me, what you think about me, what you heard about me. I don't care what you know about me, what you think about me, what you heard about us. What you know about us? What you know about us? What you really know? What you know about us? What you really know about us? I don't care what you know about me, what you think about me, what you heard about me. I don't care what you know about me, what you think about me, what you heard about us. Iowa Rampage, Iowa Rampage, Iowa Rampage, Iowa Rampage.
Hey, we are back. If yes, we're gonna switch over. There we are. We are back. Coach, how's it going? Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, man. How you doing, my guy?
Doing all right. Doing all right. Trying to get everything back to run. It's been a couple weeks, and you know, graphics
Yeah,
decide they don't want to work, but hey, we got caught up here. Um, so yeah, so like I said, it's been a couple weeks. Last time we talked, it was just before tryouts.
right on.
Um, I was fortunate enough to be able to go. It was kind of an interesting tryout, a lot faster pace than
Yeah,
we're used to seeing.
touche. And
So,
being
but so basically, for whatever reason, we had less time than it was originally planned in the venue. But and so the tryouts is just go 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 go. Get up there, do your 40, do these drills, go ahead and do plays, and it's just real fast pace. And by the time it was over, I was like, this was actually kind of cool.
it was, man. It was arena pace.
It
I
was
said
it was arena
it
pace.
was arena pace, and we found some good guys out the deal, And it was like straight to the point, get in, get out. And like I said, it was a lot of diamond in the rough, so to say, and we picked three guys from it. So
That's impressive.
yes, it is, man. It is. Like I said, we having tryouts for a reason, and like I said, I'm not just having tryouts for just to build a camp roster, so to say. I want guys to come in and compete within that camp roster, and I feel like the three guys that we got out of there were quarterback Billy Maples, a guy fresh out of Ottawa, with the KU first coming out of high school, from Parkett High School in KC, Missouri. And I think he's gonna be okay. He trained under Chris Greisen his whole high school career, and still to this day, another arena legend as a quarterback.
Yeah,
So
nothing
it was
wrong with
kind of
that.
easy to pick him up for that, because he kind of know the game and been groomed by a great talent. And also another guy named Demoney Johnson, nicknamed DJ, another guy from the KC area, played at Park Hill, and he actually played on the same team with Ronnie Bell. And I promise you, if he wouldn't have got hurt, that his senior year with ACL injury, um, big things would have been. It's a lot to see from that kid. He's a very special kid, and I think him giving him a shot will definitely be some due diligence to him and to the team. I think he could be make his name in this league and ultimately get back outside. And the great thing also about it, every guy we signed was young, like
Mm-hmm.
21, 22, 23. Another guy named Cedric Thomas, fresh out of college from Fayetteville University, moved very fluid in the hips. Everything we're looking for. Like I said, we came out there with some good guys. It wasn't just guys just pick up. It was some good guys, and I'm looking to do the same in our next tryout coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Well, and so yeah, it's great. I mean, to get young guys. I mean, that's we got to get some new blood in this. But we also had a AFL veteran show up and try out for us this year.
Yes, we did. Old Billy, Billy Waver, played with the Ball Summer for a long time. Kind of long in the tooth. Stuff is still there. Hopefully, he said if I come back to another trial or whatnot. But it was just it was great to see him there though. He really was.
Oh yeah, I mean, and just that there's that kind of interest from guys. I mean, I want to say he's about my age, about
Yeah,
44. So
definitely your age. If that's the
yeah,
case, 'cause he is 44 years old. Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, so I think there's probably I think I looked it up at the times like 6 months or something different between us. So
Got
I'm
you.
like, man, I couldn't even begin to imagine getting beat up out there. So
No, I can't do it. Like I tell everyone, the only play I can do is the last play, and that better be victory formation.
there you
Like,
go.
that's it.
So, but I mean, props to him for coming out there and trying out, and it was just good seeing him throwing the ball again. I
It was.
remember,
It was.
yeah, I
It
remember him from
was.
the Iowa days. He was a good guy. Always good time having him
Mm-hmm.
out
Yep.
there.
Agreed.
So we pulled three guys out of that tryout.
Yeah, we did, man. Three quality guys. Three quality guys.
I'll say the thing that stood out to me the most was the speed.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe how many fast guys that were coming out of here
Yeah,
came
we
out.
had, we had we had a lot of guys running in the sub twos. I mean, like twos in the 20-yard dash. I really don't do 40s because I said if a 40-yard dash in the arena, you out the end zone.
Right.
So I need to see you get from the first 20 yards and see how explosive you are, especially as receiving DBs and that concept. And we had a lot of fast guys um, that came out, and hopefully they can come out again and try to show their talents. Because again, we will have another tryout, and as you see, we are taking guys out of tryouts. It ain't just for the show. It ain't just for marketing. It's for making the team, and that can help us in the long run.
And I'm pulling it up in case you don't, but do you have the date on that tryout? Do you know offhand?
Yeah, it's April 6th, actually, from 1 to 4 at Iowa Western Fieldhouse. We're having from 1 to 4. You got the you don't have it? I can pull it up, but yes, it's
I've got it right here. Yep, April 6th, 1 to 4.
Yeah, Iowa Western Fieldhouse.
Iowa Sports Complex. So definitely another chance to get on out there because it's happening. Guys are actually coming out.
Man. This time, like I say, I'm still gonna try to keep that fast pace, even though we have 4 hours to get it done. But as you've seen with that fast pace, it seems like like I say, you're throwing a lot of stuff at guys, which our camp would be for us. We want to speed it up so the game slows down as much as possible. So I would still keep that format and, like I say, keep things rolling. And like I say, looking for that diamond in the rough for that guy that's trying to, show what he has.
Yeah, like I said, I think just seeing that faster pace, I think that really just kind of gave guys an idea of, hey, this is what the game's going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't sit around for 45 seconds, take your time, walk up to the line.
Mm-hmm.
This is go 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 go
Mm-hmm.
go. There's no stop.
And again, that's arena football, man. Go 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 go. Think on the fly, make stuff happen, adjustments, and play the football, balls to the wall.
And I think these young guys got a good taste of kind of the chaos that comes with this game.
It's organized chaos for real, man. It's organized chaos for sure.
So 1 to 4, April 6th. We'll definitely get that posted out on the fan zone again. I think we shared it once when it first came out. We'll definitely kind of push it out there again, remind everybody that's out there.
And also one more thing to mention, my man Scott, for guys that does make the team, if you come to the April 6th tryout and say that you're flying in from out of town, we would want you to just stay there. So, if you do make the team, I worry about coming back on the 10th or whatnot for when we start camp. You make the team, just stay out there, we'll house you and take care of everything from there. So, that's a lot of questions I know people will be asking, well, since camp's so fast, right around the corner, we had to leave. No, bring all your stuff if you plan on coming and making the team. And once you make the team, you'll stay there until it's time for camp.
Be prepared to move.
Amen.
So I got a writer in chat too that this is open to the public. So folks come out, take a look, and meet you guys, meet the coach staff. Will the full coaching staff out there for this?
Yeah, everyone will be there. All the coaches get in on the 4th. We have our big coach meeting. They getting things set up for the practice, for the camp on the 10th. So every coach will be in the house, ready to go. It's game time now. It's time to put our creative minds together. And like I say, pick the best guys, complete our roster for camp.
So it's a great opportunity for the public to come out, meet everybody, kind of get a feel for everybody's personalities. I'm in a super fortunate space, that I've been out to the different events we've had, but also I've known most of these guys.
For a long time, man. For a long time.
So
right.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most. It's just all these guys I've known forever to actually see them, maybe not playing, but still back on the field again.
Yeah, can't play anymore.
I've been excited for that as soon as I heard the names start rolling out. So
right on.
So open to public. I really encourage if you're from the Council Bluffs, Omaha area, come out. April 6th, 1 to 4, come out, just see what these guys are like. Meet some of the players that are out there, meet the coaches that are out there. There's going to be lots of people. The owners,
the front office, everyone. We're excited about bringing football to the Council Bluff. And like I say, we're ready to ramp it up. So come out and meet and greet. Talk your stuff, whatever you have to do, get a feel for it yourself if you haven't never been to an arena game, because like I say, the pace is where we will try to keep that pace the same way. So like I said, just come out and meet everybody and just have a great time, man.
So I got
tailgate, Scott.
What's that?
We're gonna tailgate for it, man.
I might
get it going out the gate,
I might have to do that. Yeah. If this is the same place I think it is, they got a nice little parking lot.
Yeah, they got a big old parking spot out there, man. Yeah, crank it up, man.
So I'll have to talk to the boss lady about that. We might have to give that a shot. Get a little preseason tailgate going on.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So speaking of preseason, let's get on to that. We got a preseason game now.
Yeah, we do, man. We play against Omaha. I think the Stockman. Pretty good team that's in the semi-pro, of things. So I know it'll be a good competition. A good way for us to go out there and showcase and just get all the jitters and the kinks out as far as how we'll move on game day, and ultimately see who will make the 25 roster. So it'll be big for that for sure. And like I said, the Omaha Stockmen are not a slouch team, so it will give us good film to go ahead and see our guys and see how they move and see how they adjust to things and give us a good of what to look for as far as fans as well. We open up in Sioux City, not Sioux City, but Rapid City.
Rapid City, yep. Man, you're killing me, man. Wednesday night.
But tonight, man, I mean, at the end of the day, you had to make it work. You know, we were dealing with so we need to play. So, you know, we had to make it work. I mean, it killed me too. I'm not used to that, but at the end of the day, we got to make it work. So it's camp. So we treat it as such, you know, anything's happening in camp. So we got to make it work for all bands.
Just have to take a half-day vacation. I guess it's just.
There you go, man. I had to too. I had to take a vacation day from school. You know, still teaching. So at the end of the day, hey, we all sacrificing for the bigger cause, and that's to go out there and put a great product on the field for Council Bluff and the city of Council Bluff, and you know, bring AFL back.
Well, and to see the game played. I mean, that's just it. To actually get the game. You know, I mean, assuming we're going to have the nets up, we're going to have the full field up. It's going to be full game day experience type.
Yes, exactly. Like I said, it's for everyone. The front office to get kinks out, you know, and get the game staff promoted and get everybody rolling. So when we do get that first home game, you know, everything is just in order how it's supposed to be. So it's a great game. It's a great situation for everyone, front office and to the kids that's trying to make the team. And coaches.
Well, and just for the city to see the game, the actual game. It's like the area has known indoor football for years. Yeah,
but it's a different game.
But this is arena football. It's a whole different experience.
It's a different game, buddy.
Which I have. Speaking of the arena game, have you happened to see any of the NAL and what they've done?
I did actually. I checked it out. You know, I was itching since there's no football on TV as far as NFL and things like that nature. So yeah, you know, like I said, I'm excited about AFL coming back. So of course I checked out some of the game. I watched the first game on Friday night. Was against I forget what it was. Who was it? It was a pretty good game. The Carolina Cobras and the who the other team?
The Idaho
Horsemen. It was good to the last second. And then the one I watched before then was Sioux City and who were they playing? I forget, man. But that was a good game too. Until you know got away from them. But at the end of it was good. It was Sioux City. They played the Aces, the Flying Aces.
Right.
About the old CIF situation. But yeah.
So you want to talk about some have and have nots? A perfect example. You got Sioux City that actually has the exact same nets we're going to be using.
They are.
Yeah, their setup was the exact same nets that they actually got in on the same order we did when we ordered our nets. So a gorgeous net setup.
Yes.
And other than it wasn't painted, which I thought was kind of odd. It was blacks that kind of blended in with everything in the background.
Gotcha.
But then you go to Idaho, and it looks like PVC
it looked like
with like sheets hanging between it. Like I'm not quite sure what the heck going on.
The situation, I tell you that much. It was about 2 inches from the wall.
Yeah, right on top of the wall.
Top of the wall. I'm not used to that at all.
The goalposts kind of bend.
Yeah, counter bend. They made it work though, I guess. You know, so. You know, it's the first for everything. I'm pretty sure they'll work out some kinks and make things better in the next go around. But they did put a good product on the field. So, you know, they played well for their first time playing in the NAL. They played really well. They showed that they really belong in this league or whatnot. So, yeah, it was good things going on.
But they've got to get that net situation.
Yeah, they got to get a net situation. That's a TAI. And everyone know what that means. That ain't it. You know, so they definitely got to fix that, coach.
So, and Colorado plays their second home game this week. Their first game was against a non-league team, so okay, maybe it wasn't set up all the way, but they didn't have goalposts at all.
No, I didn't even see that game.
That was last week. Yeah, that was
okay. I didn't see that one at all.
Yeah, they didn't even put up goalposts at all. It was go for two on every possession.
But that ain't it either. That's another TAI.
I mean, if you want to play the arena game. And I know
you got to do the standards, man. It's just that simple. Yes.
Got to do it right, and so far from what I'm seeing, this league's doing this AFL's doing it right.
Yeah, they are.
So, we got Tony in chat. He might know the answer to this. Hopefully, we're painting our nets, the metal on the nets.
It be yellow. I hope it's that broad yellow. You're accustomed to. We have to
not look right in Sioux City. They're gorgeous. When you got close up, they were amazing, but it just didn't look right in black.
Yeah, we got to do it in the traditional AFL. Like I say, the standard is the standard, and if we try to bring this league back to where it was, and even better, we have to stick to the concept. As far as what it is since day one. So yeah, well, we will make sure to get those goalposts the color they should be, and try to, like I say, do the trademark of the AFL. Bring it back to life.
And and that's what you look for.
Yeah,
It's different when you come in. You see the nets in the back.
Yeah, you do.
The game just takes it from there.
You do.
So we got a preseason game now. The teams that you've been head coach for before. Yes, yellow nets, black end zone, red Iowa and Rampage letters. Beautiful.
I like it.
But the teams you played for before, you had non-league games, but they're always kind of mid-season, so it kind of didn't help. It didn't get the guys.
It didn't help at all.
You got to win a much needed.
But I feel like you need that in the beginning, though. To get like I say, to work the kinks out for everyone. And just get this season rolling in the right direction, so you can really see where you are as a team and as you are as a program and an organization. So yes, it was unfortunate, that we had our games in the mid-season, but hey, it kind of worked out. We got the win, But this year, I feel like everything is where it's supposed to be. The team started on time. I was able to recruit guys on time. The front office is doing their due diligence, what they're supposed to do. Got a great coaching staff. We're finna put a great product on the field with guys. And like I say, even if the game is on a Wednesday, it's still before the season. So at the end of that, I can't beat that with a stick, man. Like I say, being through the situations in years past with, playing in the middle of the season during our bye weeks where we should be resting, So.
Well, I would imagine having that game on a Wednesday, when your next game isn't until the following Saturday, given those extra 3 days, I think even that much more helpful.
Yeah, it's even that more helpful. And also, if I want to reevaluate some more guys some more, I don't have to just cut them off because it's the camp. Because we got to get ready for the game. So now if the guys that, the guys that's on the bubble, so to say, and they go out there and they do okay, I have like an extra 2 or 3 days to see if they really can make the team or not,
Or bring somebody else in and learn
Bingo.
stuff before you have to
bring someone else in if I have to. Exactly. So it's all about that, making playing chess, not checkers, in the situation and making the best of whatever we can control.
Have we heard what the transportation is going to be like out to South Dakota, the far side of South Dakota?
Last time I heard from owners, we're flying. Like I said, we're going to try to stick to the trademarks of how the AFL did it. Not in the deuce, but in the AFL, we flew. To those situations that was farther than 3 or 4 hour charter bus or sleeper bus or whatever. So yeah, my expectation is to fly. And that's what I've been told, and hopefully we'll stick to the script.
And it is just far enough that
it's far.
It would be a pain of a drive.
It is far, man. It's just far. My CIF days, and it's far. It's a far drive. Even on a sleeper or a charter bus, it's still a far drive.
So so at that point, yeah, if you can fly, I don't even know where you fly into to get into Rapid City.
I have no idea, but it's anywhere closer than driving 10. I tell you that much, 15 or whatever, however long it is. Anything is plenty. We can drive. We have to bus 3 hours. It's better than driving. Guys sitting on the bus and they're sitting down. It just ain't ideal for. And like I say, for how the AFL is, it's it's known, it's prestigious as far as how it does do things, and doing it the right way. We're really pros, and we're gonna, treat the guys like pros so they can get out there and be a pro.
So is that going to stand? Do you think you said anything more than 3 hours?
I don't know. I would say probably. I would say, but back in I would say so. Back when I played, if it was 3 hours, we took a charter. But if it was like 7 or 8, we probably set up a sleeper. Things like that. So if it's like 7 or 8, we took a sleeper. Even in the AFL, like it was somewhere like like 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours, and everything was 3. We drove on a charter bus. But that makes sense, But anything that's across the country, across on the other side. And you have to take like Spokane trips or the the LA kids trips or even the Utah trips or the Salt Lake City trips. You have to take a plane, man. It just makes sense.
So like to Southwest Kansas going out to Dodge City, you're looking at about a 6.5 hour drive.
Yeah, we can drive that on. I would like to do that on a sleeper though. Okay. Guys can rest, get their bus, lay down and in their own bunk if they have to. Ideal. I would like to do it that way on a 6 hour southbound drive. Yes.
Yeah, it's a 6.5 hour drive. That if you do it the same day, you're leaving at the crack of dawn. It'd be
They
a little
always
tough.
want to do that though, so the guy can stay on their clocks, So yeah, we'll definitely leave probably at nighttime at 10 or 11, so the guys can sleep through the night and stay on
Right.
those neutral clocks,
And then have plenty
So
of
just
time
have
when
to
you
have plenty of
get
time to get
adjusted.
there, and chill out, and get adjusted to the mood or whatever you need to, and
Mhm.
stay to that creature of habit situation, instead of just trying to cram things and messing up the flow of things.
Yeah, it's not to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. Hurry up, get there, get off the bus, fall on
That's
the
not
field.
ideal,
You don't
and we
want to
won't
mess
do
with
it that
that.
way. It's not ideal, but it's not the way to do it. We won't do it that way at all.
So that's awesome. Because other than that, I mean, obviously Orlando's got to be a flight because you're definitely
Oh,
not.
it definitely got to be a flight
I mean,
there. It has to
but I
be a
mean,
flight.
you're talking Salina's not that far.
No, Salina's a good drive. It'd be fine. And everything,
Wichita's not that
Wichita
far.
is not that far. So yeah, all of those places like that are pretty reasonable and make sense. But the one out the gate, we have to fly. I
Hey,
feel like it.
fly to start the season, fly to end the season. That's not a
Yeah,
bad,
and
not a
nothing
bad
wrong
deal.
with that. And they
And
might have to fly to come see us in the playoffs.
that's right. They got to come this way.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna be all right.
So yeah, I mean, so like I said, I think we're very fortunate in the division we're in. At one point we were supposed to also have Minneapolis in our division as well. I mean, that would have been
That
8
would be
games
nice.
in that range would have been killer.
Yeah, yeah.
But in a 10-game sprint of season, we got the early preseason game to see what we've got, reevaluate things so we can hit the ground running that first game, because there is no time to get acclimated this year.
No, not really, man. But like I said, I tell the guys, I talk to them, make sure you're working out, make sure you're a pro. So when you come here, you leave no doubt as far as, not injury or anything of that nature, and you're fresh and you're ready to go. Because it's going to be quick, we got a quick turnaround. We're going to try to get a lot of practices in within those days that we have. And we will get a lot of practice in time and film study and all those things. And, to get ready to go. But you're a pro and you got to act as such if you're trying to make the team. So I hope you come in ready. I think they will. Like I said, I think we have a great group of guys that get it. With a seasoned vets and guys that are young that's trying to get back outside. And I think everyone this year has a purpose. The coaches, from the ownership group down to the players, I think everyone has a purpose of what they're trying to do. And like I said, we know how to get to that W on the left side, and that's by doing everything the right way, holding yourself accountable, and controlling what you can control. And I feel for the most part, all of us guys are doing that.
So you got tryouts on the 6th. When do players report?
Players report on April 10th. Had to be there by 11 o'clock. We'll get into introductions, with everyone, with the front office staff, the trainers, the doctors, the coaches, the team, all of that. That'll go from like 11 to like 1. Well, like 11 to about 12, and then we'll eat lunch, of course. And then at 1 o'clock, we take our physicals. After we get that done, and we get our equipment and stuff passed out. And the next day, we're rolling. We have camp, 5 o'clock the next morning, ready to go.
So Portland 10th, a week later, the first game, and a week or first preseason game, and a week and a half later, first actual game.
There you go, Jack. Just make it happen. It's gonna be a lot of practices was done. I got like 20 some practices lined up within that time. So it's gonna be make sure there's rest and recovery. Be a lot of mental on the board. Doing things as well. Sitting film study and saying critiquing your craft. But it's gonna be a lot at the guys. And like I said, we told them that as well. So just be ready to come in and get coached the shit out of it.
So. Real quick, we got a couple of things in chat. We're talking about a fan site, which we actually do have a fan site. But if Kent's good at working with this stuff, I need to talk to Kent. We need to see if we can bump that stuff up, get a little more ground. Not for me, not being out in that area makes it real hard to connect with locals. So yeah. I mean, I've got to start some stuff, but Kent, message me, talk with Tony. We'll get connected. We'll see what we can do about either setting something else up or building up what we already got. May 19th, 2 p.m. kickoff at the MAC. That was actually going to be my next thing.
That's a big deal, man. The NFL coming back. It hushed a lot of naysayers, which I'm happy about. That was a big deal, man. Like I said, it's like a breath of fresh air. Kind of, my last deal when I played, NFL Network was a big thing, for us, and we enjoyed it, So it's happy to see them back and rolling with us and understanding what's going on. And I'm happy for the guys also to get that experience within the league, through the NFL Network. And like I told some people that we have 2 games now, but we're gonna black out some markets and get some more. There's a lot of guys, a lot of more games right now, which is understood. They have bigger markets, and and they've been in the AFL before, so they're trying to rebirth the league and get it back. So why not do it with familiar faces? But at the end of the day, we will be a household name when it's time to be.
Well, and I'll tell you what, I'm thrilled to have a 2:00 game on a Sunday. That's definitely enough time to get home, get in bed, decent time, go to work Monday morning. Because as you know, it's a 2.5 hour drive home. So, so definitely that makes me happy to hear. I'm hoping the Southwest Kansas game is also nice and early on that Sunday as well, because again, that's a long drive home for me. So.
That's a long ride, boring drive too, boy.
Very boring. Luckily, it's at night. You don't see that much. You can just keep.
No, you don't see it. They just go from town to town to town to town, like in the Griffin town. It's a bad drive.
Yeah, so I'm planning on making as many games as I can make. But the other good part of our schedule is that last game at Orlando, the hardest one. Yeah, the hardest one for local fans to attend at. That one's also going to be on the NFL Network.
Hey, bingo, Jack. And then, like I say, that's another prestigious organization. Orlando Press has been there since day one for the most part, and still doing things. So I'm happy to play that game. My last game I played on that field, actually, I got a touchdown, scoop and score on ESPN. Nice. So, that's going to be a big deal, to me, going back there. And the jungle was always a rowdy place, you went in there, and they have a square end zone. So that's a big deal to me as well. I love square end zones.
Man. It makes the offense a lot easier, I think.
It makes the offense a lot easier, but it also it just look good. It's compared to the round end zone. It does look good. It's like a real arena. What I grew up watching before I played the game.
In fact, my desktop right now, my desktop photo is Philadelphia at the Arena Bowl. They've got places packed, and they got the square off end zones, and it looks sharp.
It looks sharp, man. It really does. It does.
So, yeah, Tony's saying Allegiant flies out of Omaha to Orlando cheap, and Allegiant. It's not a lot of perks of flying Allegiant other than it's cheap. So,
anything a perk if I'm on a plane, I had to drive that far. I take it.
Exactly. I flew Allegiant to Hawaii, and that was a little rough, but I made it. So.
I take it. But it ain't rough than that damn bus. On the land out stretched out for 19 some damn hours. No, so give me any plane. Only give me there.
So that's definitely the way to go. I got Charles piping up in here as a go Soul. So,
go Soul.
I'll tell you what, I'm disappointed we don't play him. Just because it's a legendary team, but we might see him in the championship game.
We might see him in the championship game somewhere between the lines before we get into it. So it's like I say, I really wanted just being a player back in the AFL days. I was really looking forward to playing all the other teams, from the whole days like the Georgia Forces and the Nashville Cats and the Philadelphia Soul and Albany Empire. So I was looking forward to playing some of them guys, but we gotta pick what we play. We gotta go out here and just play ball. No matter what. Hopefully, we probably see him when it's time to see him.
But I'll tell you, like I said, we got the best. I think we got the best travel. Our whole division. I think
we
the
did.
Best travel of anybody.
By far, we did. We looked up on that, and it's kind of good for the teams that is coming in, because a lot of these teams are new to the AFL anyway. So I feel like them being right next to each other kind of helped them out. Trying to get through the first year of things. And as you run into a few hiccups with as being in the AFL in general. So I think that's kind of going to help everything a little smoother, as we get through it.
So it's still not bad. We still do have Georgia coming to us and us going to Orlando. So we're still hitting a couple of those AFL legendary cities.
Yeah.
So that always makes a little bit of a difference too. But I'm excited. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what our schedule is. So personally, I wasn't too upset to not see a bunch of home games on NFL Network. I think it's great to have, but I'd much rather have our road games because those games are slower in person.
Gotcha. Yeah.
all the TV timeouts and everything
Yeah, it
takes a
is.
little bit longer.
It does.
I love the pace of the game that's not nationally
Yeah,
televised.
not televised. I got you. I get it. I mean, I kind of did. It just depends, but as a player, I would say no. I like the TV games, as a player because, like I say, you get your family that don't get to see you,
Mhm.
get to watch you play, and you just feel like you made it, if that makes sense,
Oh yeah.
made it, So I
Well,
think it's a big deal.
I imagine the player too, with the game being as fast as it is, having that little extra rest.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with it. The little rest, when you get to going, and hopefully the momentum just sticks on your side. But yes, any media timeout, any TV games, I think it's a great situation for these guys. And like I say, being what these guys are trying to get back to, which is the NFL, them hosting the games and being a part of it, it's just a big deal for them as well. You probably say during the summertime, it's too much on guys, coaches are at camp, NFL coaches, and they're, oh, shit, let me check out the game. It's right there in their backyard. Let me see what I got. So it's a good way to get guys, known and shown from different, NFL coaches and whatnot, all players.
So one of the things we talked about Coach B, but earlier this year was trying to get get some of the Omaha fans out to join us.
Mm-hmm.
Can we hook? If he mentioned we'll hook up the Omaha, what are they called? The Rump Roasters. If we can get them, we'll hook them up with tickets if they want to come out to a game. We still set that up for them.
I think that's a great idea. At the end of the day, they right by each other. We're not playing in the same league, so at the end of the day, it's not like it's conflict of interest or whatnot. We better than them? I mean, I feel like if we can support each other, both of us make it to the championship and whatnot, it's a big deal for the city, both cities, Council Bluffs and Omaha or whatnot. So I feel like if they can come in, and more folks to come in and make things better, as a fan. You want to attract fans. You want to have the hometown favorite. You want to have all the things that come with arena. I know that the games I played in, like the Iowa Barnstormers, the Spokane Shark, like Orlando, we just spoke about, Philadelphia, even Kansas City back in the day with the Brigade back at Kemper. That's just something to that, and it's right under you. That's a big advantage for the home team. So yeah, we can definitely get them some of the beef to come over here and beef it up with the ramp it up. I think it'd be a good situation,
I mean,
in both ways. Let's go help somebody.
Yeah,
they are great fans. They all have great fans. Yes, they do. Yes, they are.
So Kent's saying he works with Beef Strip from the Rump Roasters. Perfect. I know a couple of guys too. I was going to reach out to him, but yeah, Kent, let's
set it up.
Yeah, let's get them out here. Like I said, they're great guys, great fans. They love. I know they love the indoor game, and I'm willing to bet they'd love the arena game as well. So and again, good fans. We're not trying to. What was the term the IFL used before? We're not trying to poach anybody.
Yeah.
It's just about having a good time, and I believe none of our schedules do not overlap in any way. So
no, they do not. No, they do not.
They're not going to have to miss something to come out here, or vice versa. So yeah, can't reach out to Beef Strip. They're again great guys, great fans. I know I'd love to see them come out. Even if they're not an everyday thing, they're just good people to have out in your crowd.
Yeah, man. Arena fans are arena fans. They don't change for the most part. If you like the indoor game, you're gonna like it. If the other team is winning or not, just because the game itself, it just attracts it to you. So come on over here, Beef. Let's beef it up to ramp it up.
And those guys know me. They know that they're always welcome at my tailgates. So
well, there you go. You get it going.
They've been around long enough. They've known me long enough that they're all welcome at my tailgates every time.
Right on.
So yeah, definitely need to reach out to them as the season gets a little bit closer. Get these guys hooked up for at least one game. Get them a taste.
Yeah. I like it.
So you kind of like your local dealer. It's like, yeah, come on, just get a taste. You'll come back for more.
Yeah, they will for sure.
So anyhow, so I mean, what else going on with you? Like, so it's been a couple of weeks. How are things on your end?
It's been kind of been smooth. Like I said, I have a great front office and coaching staff, that gets it. And, kind of, the main part is out the way as far as getting guys, as far as the bulk of guys that we need for camp. I feel like I got a great group of hands. So that part has eased on me. Like I said, my coaching staff has been there, asked me anything I need, doing their part as the coaching staff. Front office has asked me, Doc calling me every day with Trevor and the GM and Tony and everyone and Kelsey. Everyone just doing their part, So it's kind of easy for me to just sit back and, like I say, think about the game and do the X's and O's and do the things that I need to prepare myself for camp, which is come naturally, And those are things I want to worry about. I don't have to worry about, do we have housing? The guys ready to eat? Do I need this guy? He can't come and this, that, other thing. I just need to, I'm doing the right, like I say, everyone is doing their part and it's a team collectively. And things have been smooth, man. Besides the kids at school, I'm teaching, but other than that, it's fine. It's getting to the end of the year. It's getting hot out. Hey, guys, the kids are itching. Speaking of that, we got spring break coming up next week. So, it get kind of hectic around this time. But for the most part, as far as the football world of things and Rampage, I'm excited to get to camp. I'm ready to go. Everyone is excited, and I just want to, man, I have no ill feelings or nothing over here to worry about at all, man. And like I said, everything is rolling and come together like butt cheeks, as I say, and we cool.
So I know ultimately at tryouts, anybody that comes out, if you're that good of an athlete, you're wanted. Just period.
Oh yeah, you wanted, buddy.
Position. But is there any particular position we'd like to really see? Man, like this would be really great to get somebody in this spot.
Truth be told, no, because every spot that we have, it's competition, So like I'm just looking for that stud. And I tell anybody, I would like that big beefy guy, the utility guy that can play everything, because the official rules came out, and we are definitely going back to the old Iron Man rules with everything, So if I can get that guy that can play a Swiss Army knife, so to say, nice size body, can play fullback, Mac, DN, O-line. All of those positions, then of course, ideally that's what I want. But those guys are very hard to find, So if I can find one of those guys, for sure, that's definitely what I'm looking for. But other than that, I just want a football player at any position that sticks out, that shows passion and shows want to, and you can tell that he really want to be here and be a part of there's something special that we're about to do this year.
So it's just so if it was a draft situation, you're not looking for a specific position, you're just looking for the best available position. At any position at this point.
At any position, truth be told, yes, at any position. It's the best available at any position. Because like I said, our roster's pretty much set the bulk of them. And I just want to make sure that, I don't want to leave no spot, unwanted. I want to make sure I have 35 great guys in camp, and no guys thinking that they made it or this and the third. I want to breed competition, and I want guys to come in and work for what they for the roster spot. So, and I'm not just looking for bodies at all. So
just come out and football player.
Come out and shine and have fun and be the best you that you can be. That's all I ask you to be. I'm not asking you to do nothing special. Just come out and be the best you that can be. And if you've been working, it'll show. We've been around this for a long time. I did it. All the coaches did it. We know how guys look that just come off the couch, and we know how guys look that really got a passion for it and still hungry for it and trying to, like I say, get back outside, ultimately help us win the championship, And
I think we hit on something earlier too, that the 20 is what matters.
Oh yeah.
If we're talking speed, we're talking 20. So you guys really need to work on that first couple steps.
First couple steps. And with my O-line and D-line, the LOS I like to call them, I don't need that but the first 10. Mm-hmm. Truth be told, that's what I'm looking at with them. First two, actually. When I was coming, there were a lot of coaches looking for, as far as the LOS, but line of scrimmage. They wanted the first 2 to 10 steps because at the end of, that's what you're attacking. So that's what they of course, they ran the 40s or the 20s, but they split it at the 2 because they just want to see whatever, how your first 2 steps are as far as coming off the ball and how you're able to move and do those things in this tight phone booth, so to say, So, yeah, so I'm just looking, like I say, the guys can make sure, you're working on your explosive, working on your craft, and come here ready to go, man.
I think that's the key word, explosive. It's, they throw that around in football a lot. But I think in arena ball, I think explosive really is, that's true. Like,
that's very true. It's how, I'm sorry, man, but it's how far I can get from A to B right now. And like I say, with the angles and everything cut down, everything is happening faster, even in the outdoor game. NFL is fast. Of course, leagues are fast, but when you playing against the walls and everything is so, condensed, the angles are that much faster. So I got to be more instinctive, and I got to get there right now. There's no wasted movements. And it's really, you say a game of inches on the outdoor game. It's a game of skin of my teeth on the in the arena game. Right. Not the game of inches. It's a game of skin of my teeth. It's because it's happening right now.
Did you play? I'm getting my seasons mixed up. Did you play with Dyrell Briggs here in Kansas City?
Yes, I did. I played with him in 2012, Darrell Briggs. And that was Bartow. That was the last year here. In 2000, yeah, I played 2011 and 2012 with Darrell Briggs, and then he left and went to Spokane the following year, and I was in Chicago with the Rush.
So I remember after his first game, I remember talking to him and asking, "Hey, so what'd you think? What'd you think after playing your first actual arena game?" Because he just came off of playing with the Packers,
With the Packers, win the Super Bowl,
win the Super Bowl, exactly.
Yeah.
And his first thing, he's like, "Man, this game is so fast."
It is.
He said he was just like, "This is unreal." And this guy just got done in the NFL, and he's coming into this game going, "I don't know what to think." Like, like
it's so fast, man. It is, especially like I said, that first year just takes a lot of learning. The game in general, and then just trying to catch up to things. So yeah, it's definitely a fast-paced game, man. Fun game though. That's why the fans love it so much. That's why it's so fan friendly.
That's exactly it. Funny enough, I just pulled up his Wikipedia page, and it's not accurate. It says he was an off-season or practice squad member for the Command, and I know he played.
No, he played with us. Yeah, he definitely played. So that's not accurate at all.
So yeah, it's funny actually. I'll have to see if I can get that corrected because that's not right.
That's not right.
But yeah, I mean but then like I said, that's coming from this guy that just came in from the NFL. He was blown away by the speed. So I mean, they just I want that to sink into guys. Basically, guys are coming in, they're thinking, "Oh, I can do this. It's not a big deal. It's just football." It is, but it's not.
It is, but it's not. It is, but it's not. And not to say not to scare people away about it. At the end of the thing you do, you adjust to it. As being an athlete, you figure out things and you do things to make it fit you. As you get accommodated to things. So don't get scared away, guys. At the end of the day, you're a pro, you're an athlete. You work towards things. The body's amazing, and it'll change and adapt to anything. But it's definitely a fast-paced game.
Yeah, and like I said, I I'm always trying to stress that to folks, especially like I said when they talk about, "Oh, I want to come out and try out." It's like, man,
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Either.
Hold on. Hello?
You good?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. Someone called me on my messenger and killed my damn audio.
No, that'll do it.
It's real low now.
So, well,
hello?
Can you hear me all right now? Is that any better?
I hear you, but like I said, it's very low. I guess the damn messenger call killed me, man.
Well, I think so. I don't think we had too much more going on, but like I said, just to kind of wrap my thought on this one is that people say, "Hey, what?" They'll ask on like Reddit, "Hey, what do I got to do to, I want to try out. What do I need to do?" I always tell them, I say, work on your speed, work on your fundamentals.
Yeah, just work on your craft, man. Like I say, come in, just do what you do. Like I just said, the body is amazing and adapt to everything, but it's gonna be harder to adapt to things if you ain't been working. If you think you're just coming in, "Oh, I can just do this. I just come out here and work." No, you gotta come out here and make sure you're working, make sure you're taking care of your body, make sure you're doing all the little things to be a pro. And you get a shot at what you need to do. And like I say, the body take care of itself once you get in. So, leave me alone, man. Shit.
So, I mean, that's like so. We kind of hit on the main topics I want to talk about. I know you're having technical issues. We can wrap it up a little early tonight. Pick it back up again next week. So
yeah, that works for me, Scott, for sure. Maybe I'll come over to the house next week.
That'll work
for sure. And then we can do it that way. We're a lot cleaner and things of that nature.
Yeah. Sounds good. But anyway, no problem. Like I said, just keep an eye on everything. I'll go ahead and I'll get some stuff reposted about the tryouts and the preseason game and all that. But we'll make this happen. We'll get this information out there and get people out to those tryouts. That's the main thing right now.
Yeah, that's the main thing, man. Get out to the trials, man. Like I say, as you've seen, it's not a gimmick. It's not a fluke. It's not for marketing. It's not to keep a buzz going. It's for real. We're looking for guys. I took 3 guys from the tryout, and I'm looking to take at least 2 more from this tryout. And like I said, close the doors on the season and get us ready for camp. So if you do come again and you really think you're going to make the team, bring your shit. pack up your house. If you make the team, you don't have to worry about going back home. You can move in right away, and we get things rolling.
Yeah, you're confident when you start bringing all your suitcases with you.
Oh shit, I did that every time I went somewhere. I took the whole house. I wasn't going back home. I wasn't going back, and then I never failed. I never did. So yeah, it's about confidence, just knowing that you're ready. If you worked your ass off in the all season, you're there. It's confidence. So it ain't about you just you're doing the right thing. So make sure you're a pro, man.
Sounds good. All right, well, we'll do this again next week. I'll be talking to you between now and then. And thanks for everybody coming out and joining us. Quite a few people on Twitter tonight. I'm kind of blown away, honestly, by the people on Twitter. But again, thanks for everybody chatting, coming in. Kent, reach out to me. So we can get some stuff going on the fan page.
There you go, man. Nice talking to you, Slasher. I'll see you next week. I'm pretty sure I know I hear from you before then, around the way. Thanks for having me, and come to the trial, people. Come to the trial. We got big things going, and we're gonna be all right.
Yep.
As always, deuce off the roof, ramp it up.
Right,
Don't stop at 6. Right on.
Rampage, Iowa. Rampage, Iowa. Rampage. I don't care what you heard about me, what you know about me, what you think about me. Pull up to the spot and I'm only one deep. When I go OT, got the thing on me. G43X got it off safety. Trying to get the piece, so I gotta keep a piece. Getting high in a bit, but I stay low key. Anytime I show face, gotta pay me a fee. Ain't nothing free, I'ma need that deposit. Go straight to the bank and I make a deposit. Created a brand and I don't need a stylist. My name getting big.